Hello, Zemalf here and welcome back to Dark Souls, where my 1 Pro Soul Level 1 challenge continues with Manus. And this video has been recorded with post-commentary. I couldn't continue fighting doing live commentary after having those 4 fights I had in the previous video. So one thing I did, as you saw there, was upgrade my crossbow. And how I did that was getting some titanite chunks from the first Black Knight here in the kiln of the first flame. I wanted to have a plus 15 crossbow, the light crossbow, because I had a feeling that the plus 15 light crossbow might be the best weapon I can have against Manus as far as damage goes, and with that I can also keep my distance from Manus. So that's what I did. And I also got, I think, in total 9 or 10 additional titanite chunks, because I wanted also to upgrade...
there you are. Where have you been hiding? I guessed you'd hop the twig for certain. Bah, shows what I know.
upgrade one more reinforced club into the normal path. I don't have a slab.
Show me that ember of yours. Well, I've never heard of a black ember. How about leaving that ember with me? I find it strangely fascinating.
Ah, I forgot about that, so that was the occult ember.
Well, thank you. This ember really is something special. I'm already under its spell. I sense great potential indeed.
So yeah, to continue that, I want to have plus 15 reinforced club as well. I don't have a slab, so I could only take it to plus 14. But I did that. I wanted to test out how the different upgrade paths do against Manus. I was pretty sure Manus is resistant to at least lightning, possibly fire or both, I don't know. And that's why I wanted plus 15 light crossbow to go with me. While I was upgrading these weapons, I also took some other weapons to the path, and while I was doing the upgrades, I started thinking that I would really like to have a plus 10 divine as well. And as I took the club, one of them to the occult path and the other one to the divine path, to get to the plus 10 divine weapons I had to go back to the Tomb of Giants to get the large divine ember. So I did that after upgrading the weapons. I had some white titanite chunk from my runs in the Tomb of the Giants. So I took the create the occult club, something I might use against Queen, for example. Maybe to test it out which one is better, the fire or the occult one. So yeah, the divine reinforced club plus 5, but then I realized I can't take it to the plus 6 without the large one. And plus 14 was as good as I could get with the reinforced club. And since I had a couple of chunks, I upgraded my axe as well. And I think, yes, the Grass Cursed Shield.
get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
I think here I was thinking about, yes, going to the Tomb of the Giants to get the large ember, so that's what I did. This was actually pretty darn difficult. If you remember this place, this was hard for me even on the normal run with all the skeletons here. I died several times, as you can see my souls there at the bottom. So I was thinking how could I do this, and eventually I just opted to slap them down and then use the Great Combustion. Because I realized that I was one-shotting them. So yeah, there's a lot of them. On this attempt, where I successfully did it, I only attracted them 1 or 2 at a time, which was the key. On the previous attempts they all came at me, but that was better. So I came here to get this one, the large Divine Ember. I ended up not using the +10 Divine Reinforced Club right now, but I felt like upgrading my weapons. That was a little jump, because that actually, I think that took like 10 attempts.
My, what a brilliant ember you have there. I've only heard legends of such specimens. The embers used for the secret rites of divine blacksmiths. Perhaps you could lend it to me. I've long dreamed of forging divine weapons.
Of course, there you go.
Splendid, splendid. Thank you. Andre the Restorer never disappoints, I assure you.
So then, before going back to Manus, upgrading the Divine Club to +10. Or actually, I didn't have the chunks for it, so forget about that.
Get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
But then, with +15 crossbow, it was time to go and fight Manus. So just showing what weapons I had there now. The gold club, and I was comparing the various damages there. But to me it seemed that lightning or fire was still the way to go. The +15.
Hello there. What of Calamite? He is an ancient dragon. Skyward or no, he will not be put down easily.
Right, I came here to use all my souls, buying some prism stones and homeward bones. Because I knew I'd be dying against Manus a lot, so might as well use them all.
Farewell, human. I await good tidings.
And then we are finally ready. Here on this first attempt on this video you can see me using a Power Within, because I wanted to test it out. I wanted to see how much damage I was doing with the Great Combustion and Power Within. You can see that I was doing a 393 with Great Combustion, which would definitely help. But it's all about not getting hit by Manus. So I abandoned trying with the Power Within after a couple attempts. There you could see me already getting halfway with the Power Within, but then I started using the crossbow. You see I have the silver pendant equipped. That was definitely the key in the end to getting Manus. But here you can see some death highlight reels on me and how far I can get. So keep an eye on Manus's health there, and you can see how far I got with each attempt. Okay, so I was still trying. Okay, this was still with the power within, because there you see I died to power within, because it decreases my health. So here I start doing the crossbow attempts, and it was going better and better, but the magic was what killed me many times. But I got better with it after a while, but it pretty much came to key to avoid his attacks. For most of the time, I got his melee attacks figured out, and I started getting further and further ahead in the fight. You see me using silver pendant there, but I used it a bit too early. But as you can see, the plus 15 lightning crossbow is working pretty well, and there was the silver pendant, but for the second time I misread his casting there, and I didn't use it again. After these highlight reels, I also have full fights on the video, but I wanted to put all the deaths here. I think in total it took me at least 25 or 30 attempts before I started really getting hang of the fight, so that's how hard this is. And they're just a little bit late with the silver pendant. The crossbow strategy was there. I misread his casting again. When we get to the full fights, it's easier for me to explain those different magic attacks, how they look and how they are different from each other, because it's not very easy. And he starts casting the magic, or has the chance to cast the magic, under 50% health. So this was about there. So there we go. Again, this time I actually reacted fast enough, but after that I figured that for that magic attack, the rain magic, it's better for me to roll instead of just running. So there you see me avoiding that same attack that killed me before. So after that I got that figured out, but I still wasn't fast enough with that, using silver pendant or rolling away. But here, before the full attempts, where I can explain the fight a bit better, I'm showing how I ran to Manus, because I figured that the silver pendant was pretty good in this as well, as that one mage was casting the magic. So I started using the silver pendant as I was running to Manus. It was still quite a pain, because I ended up dying a couple of times anyway, and this took about a minute or half to run back to Manus. But yeah, you can also see that I have a lot of bolts. I went to buy some heavy bolts, used some of those soul items I had to buy them, because this was eating a lot of bolts each attempt, even when I was unsuccessful. So good start for a fight, missing a dodge right away. But the key here is to watch his attacks, and most of the time the right move is to dodge to the side. And I'm not sure how well it shows in these attempts, but when I was using the crossbow, I saw that dodging to left, so to Manus's right side, not what I'm doing here, was the correct way, because at times you could hit Manus in his head with the crossbow, doing more damage. You might see it couple of times in this fight. Each time I got damaged, I healed myself before even trying any attacks. And against Manus, it was always waiting for his attack, dodging, and then attacking. I think I figured out the headshots a bit later, because I wasn't doing it here yet. Okay, not there. So the 205 is the normal damage, and anything above that is a hit to his head. So the normal melee attacks, couple of mistakes there, but I was doing okay. The hard part was the magic attacks at this point, and with the magic attacks, seeing fast enough what magic he was casting. Like here. That magic can also be avoided by running close to Manus, because those bolts that come from the outside disappear just before they reach him. So you see me avoiding that same attack that way as well. Here. So there all the various magics. It's you need to really fast see when he's casting that one, and either roll to the side or use the silver pendant. Oh, I didn't remember this attempt was this good. Did I actually win this? Okay, so there's all the different kind of magic attacks and how I avoided them. Oh man, did I really do this on this attempt? Oh, this is getting intense. Still have plenty of Estusk, but... Ooh, it's really close now. Oh, I think I choked. No! I got hit before. Hit before by that one attack. Hit before by that one attack, and then because I hesitated, should I heal or should I use the silver pen or keep the silver pendant up? I died. But like all the good fights, I start this one by getting hit by Manus again. And yes, in here you probably see me most of the time rolling to the left, just in case I could hit Manus's head. For those couple of extra points in damage. I remember hitting him a couple of times to the face, but it was not necessary on this attempt. But I found using the crossbow easier because I could keep my distance. Oh, there I accidentally hit him to the face. I found the crossbow easier because I could keep my distance from him, and I could read his movements and moves better than I could when I was far away or on his feet. I should have rolled. There was a chance to hit him to the face, but I had to heal. That was actually really close, because I'm not sure... Oh, right. I thought he starts casting the magics on 50%, but it's actually 60%, as you can see. I wasn't expecting that, so that was really, really close call. But by this point, I already saw pretty well what magic he was about to cast. And that was the key to surviving these ones that require the silver pendant. Or they don't require it, but it's a lot easier. There we go, face hit, 308. Because of the three different magic attacks, one requiring you to move away from him, one to roll to the side or use the silver pendant, and then one of them requiring you to go really close to him. And it's a bit hard to see which of them he's about to cast. So yeah, that was the attack that was getting me, because I tried to run to Manus, and I was failing it. The timing with the silver pendant on that attack is a bit tricky. And running to Manus is the easiest way to avoid that, but it wasn't very easy to get it right. Ah, face hits, excellent. And that's why I'm now rolling to the left each time, just in case. That was really close. The same thing could be done with some long melee weapon when he puts his head down. Or depending on the movement set of the melee weapon. That was really, really close again. The pendant wasn't what saved me, it was the fact that I got close enough. Oh, how was that not a face hit? Oh no. That was very close, because he started doing that attack when I was really close to him. I usually fired the pendant kind of just in case, because I wasn't when that happens so fast, I wasn't 100% sure when he was doing that attack, and that pretty much required the silver pendant from me. But the attempts were, I was getting better each time. Well, not each time, but I was getting ahead. So that was good. That That attack there where Manus jumped high above was an interesting one, because that removed the lock, and I always had to take that one back. Getting close again. And I blocked those ones with my shield. Again towards the end I almost choked. But I think this one was it. Was it? Oh, come on, you can't die now. Oh, look at that. Look how close that is. And there he goes. How about that? Plus 15 crossbow for the win. And the silver pendant. After this, as I saw Dusk here, I remembered the Crown of Dusk and getting that gear. But first I think I went to talk to Elizabeth.
I have awaited thee. Thou hast rescued Princess Dusk and rid us of that terrible primeval human, even halting the spread of the abyss. I salute the grandeur of thine enterprise. Please allow me to express my gratitude. I thank thee, as do we all.
Thank you very much. So yeah, getting...
I will remember thee, but I will keep thy story to myself. This is the best way, for thou art come from a time far ahead. No one will sing thy praises, but yet thy greatness shall live on, for it shall be my purpose to remember all thou hast done for us.
Indeed.
May the flames guide thee.
So I went back to the Dark Root Basin to summon Dusk in hopes of getting her gear and also to have a word with her.
I am Dusk of Ulyssil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thine wishes. For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth. The sorceries of Ulyssil differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain. Ulyssill's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies? My home of Ulyssil was reduced to ashes long ago in my time. I have been alone ever since, but to be summoned thus, and to be of service to thee, it is most rewarding. Oh, forgive me. Such a long past time is none of thine concern. This may strike thine ear as somewhat peculiar, but long ago, in my homeland of Ulyssil, I was beset by a creature from the abyss. I would have perished then, were it not for the great knight Artorius. In truth, I saw little of what transpired, for mine senses were already fled. But even still, there was something about Artorius, a certain balance of the humours that quite perfectly fits your semblance. Heavens, could it be that? Oh, dear me. That was Ulasil, many centuries ago. Please excuse my fanciful musings.
So yeah, after
If thou art in need, pray summon me again.
having a
I
chat
wish to
with
be of
Dusk again,
assistance. May the flames guide thee.
I went back here, where the golem was, where the entrance to the DLC was, but the gear was not here. And the thing is, you need to summon Dusk and get his gear before getting the pendant and getting to the DLC. After the portal to the DLC is up, the gear is gone, so I can't have it on this run. But that concludes this video. I'll see you next time.